I'm in the truck hiding because my manager and the assistant manager, I mean, they cool, but you know what I mean? I be feeling a little friction. So I'm like, let me just go for a walk while y'all doing y'all thing. But anyway, so the manager is talking to me about the security procedure today, making sure, you know, push this panic button if this happened, and if this happened, do that. But she was saying, but don't do that if Mr. Sullivan come back. Now, Mr. Sullivan is this racist fuck that she doesn't realize is a racist fuck because he's so nice and sweet. But he was an asshole to me for no reason. And nobody is ever an asshole to me for no reason. Like, you always have a reason to be an asshole. Are you having a bad day? Like, what's going on? But he had a reason, as he was clearly having a bad day. But, he came and he was honking the horn like crazy. And first of all, I'm a lady, don't honk the horn at me. And if I'm not opening the gate, that's because I'm clearly doing something with another customer, and I'm not going to stop what I'm doing because you're honking the horn. That's rude. Second of all, policy is that if someone needs to get through the gate, then they have access to the gate. If they don't have access to the gate, then they don't belong through the gate. They need to come and talk to me to find out why they can't get in the gate. So, anyways, what happened after that? Oh, so he's honking the horn. I'm helping a customer, and then I'm finished helping a customer, and he's waiting by the gate just mad. And then I'm like, are you returning? He's like, and I said, well, pull in right here. Just come on right here. Pull in front of the store. We don't let customers pull into the gate with the vehicle. I have to process it. I process it in the front, then I bring it back and I clean it. There's a system that we have. So he gets an attitude and he parks the truck. And then when he walks in, I was telling him, I said, well, I'll send you your email within the next 20-30 minutes. And then he gets the keys and he throws them on the table like that. He just gets them on the table. Gets them on the table. And I was like, rude, don't throw nothing at me. And he was like, I can do whatever I want. Oh, no, you can't. You can get out of my store. Get out of my store now. He's like, your store? This ain't your store. Sir, if you don't get your ass out this store now, you can't. You don't talk to me like that. And then he was talking shit while he was leaving. I've been a customer here for years. I wouldn't give a motherfucking goddamn what the hell you were. You don't throw no keys at nobody, especially a lady, especially me. So I'm helping another customer. The phone ring. My manager's calling me. A lot's going on. I'm paying attention to him, but I'm not. Then I notice him walking back and forth in front of the store like he about that life. And I'm like, oh, I'm about that life too. So let me lock this store before we be about that life together. So, right when he started looking at the store, I went and I closed the garage, which was behind me. He starts calling the phone and hanging up. Now, at this point, I'm getting scared because I'm like, it's more than you just about to come and try to harass me and get your ass beat. You're scary because I'm by myself. And you're like blowing this out of proportion because I wouldn't let you through the gate, which is against the policy. I'm not supposed to do that. So I don't understand why you're so upset. And I'm just getting strong, heavy racism vibes. I'm not getting any other vibes other than racism. And I'm not saying he's racist. All I'm saying is that's the only vibe that I was getting at that moment. I was feeling like a scared black girl, okay? So I locked all the doors and I called my manager and I'm like, yo, this man is out here buzzing. And while I'm on the phone with her, I'm like, hold on, somebody keeps calling and hanging up. I call and it was him, and then he hung up again, and I was like, Cindy, like, come on now, this is scary. Like, what the hell is this man doing, playing on a phone, and he's walking around back and forth? I said I locked the whole store down. So she called him, was like, what are you doing to my employee? Why is she over there scared? And he flipped the script and, of course, tried to make it seem like I was the aggressive one, which fucking pisses me off because I'm never aggressive. I hate when people do that. I'm always nice and sweet. I'm always approach people like this, laughing and giggly. But then when you come at me crazy, would you want me to still be like this? People get so mad that when they give me that negative energy and I fucking give it back to them. Like, how the hell you gonna come at me crazy and expect me to still be laughing and giggling bubbly? That shit don't work for nobody. Nobody, especially me. And people be so psyched when they find out a fucking princess, ballerina, rainbow, whatever the hell they think I am, can get crazy. But you got me fucked up. But don't ever try to act like I'm the aggressor, because I'm never the aggressor. I lead with love and positivity. I just want to hug everybody. And then she's going to reiterate the story about how he's usually a nice guy. And you can even ask our fellow Hispanic. I hate when somebody understands that there is a racial tone in the room and then they point out, let's go ask another person of color if they ever experienced that type of situation before. Just because they are a person of color doesn't mean that they're going to have the same experience. That man was rude to me in the beginning because I wasn't letting him have his way. And then when I was firm and I told him to remove himself, that's when I felt he decided to have a racial moment. Why the fuck would this new black girl tell me to do something that this white lady or this Hispanic lady has never told me to do? I got my wires all the way fucked up, clearly. That's what the issue was. And that's why he was so fucking infuriated, because I was a little old black girl running some shit that the white lady and the Hispanic hasn't been doing. If the fucking policy says don't honk, then don't honk. All I'm doing is following a policy. So he tried to flip the script and make it seem like I was aggressor. And then so when she called me, she said, I don't know, you guys must have had your wires crossed. I said, let me tell you something. I said, you know me, and you know that I'm not aggressive, and I don't do anything that warrants that type of behavior for anyone. I don't start no shit with anyone. He's a customer. What the hell? What kind of... She said, well, you know, he's just used to going through the gate because it's always me by myself and I let him go through the gates. That's the fucking problem. He was mad because I was not letting him do something he was used to doing, and he had to do something different other than what he was used to doing. He wanted to honk the horn and for me to open it, because usually when he honks the horn, you open it. But she was the one who said, do not open the gate for anyone, especially if they honk the horn at you. Tell them to get out and come in here. What do they need? Why are you honking? What do you need? Why the fuck are you honking? So that's your fault why he did that. And she said that, so I'm not blaming her. She was like, that's on me because he's used to this and that. And I told him, like, don't get mad at her for doing her job. She's just following a policy. Duh. So when she was telling me about the panic button today, she gonna tell me, but don't use it in a situation like that. No. It's the panic button. If the police gonna be here in 3 seconds, the police gonna be here in 3 seconds. If he scared me, he scared me. It is what it is. Hey y'all, that customer had me really worked up, but not all of my customers are horrid. I had this one couple bring me some wine glasses. They sat there and argued over what they about to do with these wine glasses because they were moving in together. I said, what y'all not about to do is keep arguing over some wine glasses like I don't drink wine, like y'all can't bring me some. So they brought me their wine glasses. It was so cute. I was so appreciative.